So, the boy bumps me.
Royalty.
Tabyas.com world premiere.
Had to switch up, get my shit up, giving them bars for a pull up. It's a link, I tell her pull up, kiss and tell. It's a diz up, hit her with a punch.
Hey guys, it's Tabyas and I'm back with a new video. But before we can continue, could you guys hit that subscribe button below and Happy New Year. This is my like first official video of the new year. So yeah, I know, almost 2 or 3 weeks into the new year, like January is almost over and I'm just now doing a video. I always look around in my videos because it's like I'm talking to no one, so it's just like I'm looking around. And yeah, so if you ever see me wander off in my videos, trust me, I'm just like I just did right now, like I'm just looking. I don't know, it's just something I do. So yeah, this video is gonna be a little story time about the time that I had a fight. I'm not gonna give it, I don't know, should I give it away in the title or should I just like keep you in suspense? Nah, yeah, it's a story time about a fight that I had in grade school. Yeah, I'm gonna take y'all way back into time. Y'all know about that. Let me stop. Let me get into the story time. Okay. After filming my intro 100 times, I'm finally here to tell the story about a fight that I had in elementary school. Yeah, so I don't know, how should I start it off? So, growing up, you know, and I was about to say growing up in school. You know, growing up, I used to get bullied, but on the side of getting bullied, I had people who would always just test me. Like, they wouldn't bully me, but you know, like y'all probably always had these people that always test you and test you and test you, and then they just don't know, you know, they just don't know what's gonna happen to them. So yeah, I had one of those, and like, when I used to live in the East, Skylar's probably about to be weak. And I used to live like in East New York, like the hood East New York, but like where there was houses. It was a block full of kids and we all used to play with each other. So there was this little boy in a block, you know what, I'm not even gonna say his name. There was this little boy in a block named, no, I'm not gonna use that name. I'm not gonna use that name. This little boy in a block named Sean. There we go, we're gonna call him Sean. So, like, he was younger than me, like, what, 2 years younger than me? And he will always test me and just test me. Like, if we're playing around, he'll just try to get rough out of nowhere, just to, like, test the waters. Like, don't test me. So, yeah, Sean always, like, tested me, okay? Tested me and tested me and tested me. Now, it was this one day. Wait, we had 3 fights, by the way. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to think. Fuck. Oh, okay. So there was this one day, I think this was our first or second fight. No, this was the first one, cause he kept testing me. Yeah, this is the first one. So basically, I went to go press him. Yeah, I was in elementary school. I was like that boy. Like, I was a little crazy. So I went to go like press him in a sense. Like, it was the morning time, you know, you get your breakfast and you go upstairs to class. So I went to his class line and I was just like, what's up? Yeah, it's good. So the teacher's like, yo, go back upstairs, whatever, like don't entertain him. The teachers didn't like him as well, but they were just like, don't entertain him, just please go back to class, we don't need this. So I'm just like, okay, fine, it's whatever. I start walking upstairs. We were about to fight. So I start walking upstairs. He's going back to his classroom line. So the boy bumps me. He should have never did that. Sean, you should have never did that. So, he bumps me. Now, he was shorter than me and I was short back then. So I yoked his little ass up and I threw him on the floor. Pause. pause. I gotta tell ya. So in New York, cause I know like in certain like states, like the schools are like really like, I don't know. They just are. They look better. They look more like a school. So like I'm trying to give an example. So you know how like the floors are in like Walmart, like the floors are not like that in Walmart. Like gym floors? No, not even gym floors. I'm trying to think. Locker room. There we go. Locker room floors, like it's just like concrete. In New York schools, most of like the outside, well, some of like the elementary schools, the older schools, the floor all through the building is kind of like that. So that I give you. This like shakes me up a little bit every time I think about it. Think about what I did. So he bumps me, tested me again. So he thought, because usually I don't do anything, right? I have my pussy ways. Anyway, so usually I don't do anything, right? But like I was just tired of the shit, and you know the teachers, they don't like him either. But like, you know, that was none of my business. But you know, I just know things. So I yoked his little ass up and I threw his ass on the floor and I got on top of him, pause. And so I punched him. Then that's a crazy reference. Hit him with a punch, had their chins up. Let me stop. But anyways, so I punched him, and then like he like tried to grab me. So I'm like, oh no, motherfucker, I got you where you stand. So I grabbed like his jacket or whatever he had on, and I started banging his head on the floor. Jesus. Oh my God. Like, it's not that shaking, but it's just the fact that like had I probably kept going and I was banging his head hard, like you heard it on the floor. I mean, obviously you're gonna hear it, but you heard it like below because the principal and some teachers came out their classes from the first floor and the third floor. They came down. Anyway, so I'm banging his head on the floor. I probably banged that boy head on the floor about 10 times. On the floor! Oh my God, I'm a maniac! Anyways, so I'm just tight. Like, fuck a punch. I'm straight up just banging your head on the floor. So, that's when they like, Tabyas, stop. I think a teacher had grabbed me off of him, and then they put him on a line. Yo, Sean was hollering. He was like, hollering from the top of his lungs, and then more people came out, and then other people on the floor like came out the classrooms. It was just crazy. So, that was that. So that was the first like fight or whatever. So, you know, he wanted his little revenge, so he wanted to fight again. Stop abusing his phone. We never fought again. Well, we never fought again for that situation. We stayed away from each other for a minute, but you know, we live on the same block, so eventually like we kind of like made up again. But you know how sometimes people always got that little animosity against you. So we made up again, sort of, kind of. So this is probably like a year later, because I think this happened when this was all still in elementary school, right? I'm sorry, my timeline with the fights are mixed up. No, bitch, I'm here. This was all in elementary school because the second fight makes more sense. So I'm just gonna tell y'all all the stories of each street. All my 3 fights with Sean, because it all wraps together, it makes sense. So, you know how I say, like, he keep testing me. So we were friends, we were cool. So, I forgot what happened on the block that day. It sounds so hood, on the block. I forgot what happened on the block the day prior to, because we had school the next day. But all I remember is my friend Eddie saying, oh, Sean wants to fight you when he see you in school. So I'm like, I'm low-key shook because I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why you want to fight me? Like, didn't I just almost give you a concussion? Because if I'm not mistaken, the little boy had a little knot on the kid's head. So now it's breakfast time and I see him in the school. So now I'm gonna just say the principal. No, I'm not. Shut up. I don't want to be messy. I'm probably gonna take this video down sometime down the line, but you know, you can't erase everything on the internet. I'm just gonna say the assistant principal. He like seeing what was about to go down, so he like broke us up in a sense, but that didn't stop the fight. Son came around, like Son eventually escaped him and came around, so we like fighting sorta kinda, but he breaks it up again. Now this is where the assistant principal like greased me. So the assistant principal purposely, I don't care what nobody say, he purposely held me back in a sense where he could still get at me, and I'm trying to fight for my life. I'm like, no, I'm not taking this L this way. No, it's not happening. That ass is not, it's not happening. So I took the L because it just, he wound up having to go up, he wound up taking him upstairs. So like I took the L. So that was fight number 2. Now we on to fight number 3. Now fight number 3, I was in elementary school. I was in 6th grade. He was in like what, 5th grade, 4th. Mind you, we still all live on the same block or whatever. So yeah, that's that. So this boy keep taking advantage of me. Tired of it. But like he didn't learn, like what, 2 years prior to, like I put in that work. But I'm such a nice person that like I forgive people. Like I don't know why I do this. Oh my god. Like you could break my phone and I would forgive you like maybe a few months after. Like I don't know. I just don't like drama or keeping like grudges. Like I really don't hold grudges. Like if we weren't talking or something, or like if you do something to get me tight, I'm probably just, I don't know, lighten up about the situation, depending on the person. Depending on how serious the situation is, yeah. But anyways, so now, this is the 3rd fight. The 3rd fight was the 3rd and final fight. No, I gotta tell y'all, nope. In between summer. Now, I'm just gonna do a little quick, like, sorta kinda story time. In between. So this was during the summer. Now he had like stepbrothers that would come over and stuff. He basically like told his stepbrother about the situation. So his stepbrother tried to fight me. Now I did take it out. It was only because I really didn't want to fight. And I went in a room and I guess my mother knew what was going down. So I go in my room and like I'm crying on the bed. I'm like, yo, like I'm really tight. So she's like, oh, you gonna go out there and you gonna fight. I did not want to fight because I was just like, I'm not a fighter. So it's just like, you really gotta get me like riled up to fight. Like I'm telling you, I'm really a sweet person. Like, I don't know how to be mean or evil. So I went out there. We sort of kind of fight for it. Now I had went to Mad Fun. If y'all know what Mad Fun is, well, most likely it's like a New York thing. It's like a hood kind of Chuck E. Cheese, I'm guessing. But anyways, so I went to Mad Fun and I got like this wristband thing, like at the gift thing where you cash in your tickets. So I got that. And I'm fighting and he pops the thing. And I'm like, mind you, when I heard that, I didn't see it. I heard it pop. And then I seen it and I was like, oh really? And that's when I started going crazy. But then like he kind of got me in like a chokehold, and then yeah, that's when I took my L. Not like a choke, like it was like a, yeah, like I couldn't move. And I took the L like that.
Not going to expose him, but he a little DL.
Anyways, so now we on to the 3rd and final fight with Sean. So, damn, fuck. Yeah, so we're in a block, mind you, block full of kids, hood, middle of East New York, So we're playing cops and robbers. And it was just 3 of us this day, because, it was during the school week, and some people had school, and I think some people had moved off the block. So it was like a really scarce amount of baby kids on the block. That block is really dead now. Like when I walk through there, it's dead. No one lives over there anymore. So now we're playing cops and robbers. I was the cop, he was the robber. The plan was, and then we had my other friend. The plan was that we weren't gonna get too rough with each other, because that's how fights sometimes start. So Now my friend Michaela, I'm gonna call her Michaela, she was just like, oh, like, she was like a little dykish, you know? Well, she is a dyke now, but yeah. Should I even be talking like this? But yeah, so yeah, so like she sensed like his vibe, like trying to test me again, but he learned his lesson this time. So now, mind you, I had to fight. I'm rearing off, but mind you, I had to fight with his brother. So like I took 2 L's back to back from that family. So if you thought that I was about to take another L, you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. Damn, where was I in the story? So yeah, she sensed that he was like trying to like use extra power that was unnecessary to like get away from me, or like, you know, how the cops, you know, like police. This shit was basically police brutality, if you want to get specific. So now she sensed that, I sensed that. So we're both like, alright, chill out, because like we just gonna stop playing. Mind you, I brought all the props to the table. I brought the little notepad, I think I had glasses on, and then I had walkie-talkies that I had got for Christmas. So like, yeah, you know, I brought it to the table, you know what I'm saying? It went down, it was fun. That's when I got a little rough with him, and then you know, the tension was going like back and forth, so we were still playing. But then this one time he hit me, and I was like, you dead, like you can't be serious, right? We're just playing. It was over. So now we're in his front yard, and like in East New York, a lot of the front yards, you have like your garbage cans, because there's like recycling for like the houses in East New York. So we gotta do recycling. So there's like garbage cans in the yard, and sometimes there's like a lot of garbage. This was around, I feel like it was around a holiday, but it wasn't cold. It could have been around Christmas or Thanksgiving, I don't remember, but it wasn't that cold. So we're playing, and I mean, so that's when we're not playing anymore. So now like the fight, now we're kind of like kind of fighting. Now, my friend Michaela is low-key instigating it, but low-key like against it, you know what I'm saying? You know, y'all know those type of people. Like, they want to see it go down, but then they like, oh. But, yeah. So, my cousin later on beat her up, by the way. For messing, no, I think this was before that. I think, yeah, this could have been before that or after that. I don't know. You know how friends go through things, so like, people make up and break up, make up and break up. We low-key still playing, so that's when I popped that bottle once again. So now it was a little messy, because this time, y'all remember how I said I yoked him up and like boom? Nah, this time we was straight up fighting. So I'm like, ooh, bitch, there's garbage. We fought, but like I like kind of flipped him, like not no Jackie Chan type stuff. Like I kind of like flipped him into the garbage, and we fighting, and I'm just like dragging him through the garbage, and we just like ragging each other. But like I was not about to get into that garbage, so like I'm on the outside of the garbage, he's in the inside of the garbage, so we like ragging. Then he wants to fight again. Like after the fight is done, my friend Michaela goes like to my mom's house. He goes upstairs, because remember we're in his front yard, and then like she tells us like, yeah, they had a fight or whatever, blah 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 blah. And then that was all 3 fights. But moral of the story is, like, I really let this child try me and try me and try me. I feel like the 3rd time I wanted to let him try me like he did, how could I put this? Had I not took those other L's back to back, I would have never let him try me. I thought he would have learned his lesson like that first time. And my mother always told me like, oh, don't throw the first hit, or don't hit them if they don't hit you. He bumped me that first time, so I had no choice but to throw my hands on him. And I did what I had to do. And I feel like this story is like unnecessarily long, but if you sat through it, thank you. I'm trying to think. Oh, and then like eventually, I think this was the same year, but like he had moved off the block, and then his mom would come on the block to visit, and then like he found me on Facebook, and then he added me, and then I like added him back. And like, I mean, he doesn't post anything, but yeah, like I mean, you're not forgiven for fucking trying me all those times, but like, you're there. Like, I know you exist. That's why you're on my friends list. That's the only, like, you know, it's the only reason why certain people are still like in my Facebook friends. But I low-key feel like this was during the Facebook era, like when us teenagers were starting to like infiltrate Facebook and leave MySpace type things and AIM. Ooh, it takes me back. Anyways, yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. I don't know, I feel like, did I even tell the story? I don't know, but I just wanted to talk my ish and just, yeah, more of the story is don't try Tabyas, because you never know what Tabyas got up his sleeve. For real, like, just don't try me. Like, I hate when people like try me, like, not the type of try me like when your friends try you, but like when you know somebody that you fuck with but you don't really fuck with, they keep trying you and trying you and trying you, and then you gotta pop their bottle 3 times so they could get it. Yeah, stop trying me, please. Well, you gotta pop their bottle 3 times, lose 1 time, and then have to deal with somebody, one of their family members trying to step in. Yeah, don't. Like, I ain't need no backup. Had to do this for myself, add another notch to my belt. I'm just getting started. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to tell another story time. It's another fight that I had. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. I'll probably drop them both in the same day. But stay tuned and subscribe. Happy New Year.